Is there more than one Kriya path?
Kriya is a very commonly used term. What this book is about is the application of what Paramhansa Yogananda brought into this world. It's a very specific approach to Kriya Yoga. And you can learn more about this by reading his autobiography, which is Autobiography of a Yogi, which is a very famous book. And many people teach different sort of versions of Kriya, but even the term Kriya can refer to many other practices. It's very interesting that Yogananda's gurus, they chose the name Kriya Yoga, which is a very simple term. It's not some sort of highfalutin, esoteric term. It's just very simple. Kriya, the word Kriya simply means action. And in this case, it's an action that's a sacred action, a sacred, pure, selfless act. And so the technique of Kriya, it works with devotion to God. It works with the life force, the inner life force, which the yogis call pranayam, the energy, and learning to control that energy. And so many people teach different varieties of Kriya. Some are true, some are not so valid. And if you go on the internet, you'll find many people claiming, oh, only we have the right Kriya Yoga and everyone else is wrong. And you'll see a lot of claims, just like you do with religion. So Kriya has evolved that far that there's disagreement in those ways. But the way we teach it at Ananda is just as Paramhansa Yogananda taught it. The way to find out if any tradition or teaching is true really is, there's an expression in the Bible where people were questioning to Christ, where people were questioning other people teaching his teachings. And his answer was very simple as to how to tell. He said, by their fruits you shall know them. And so if you're interested in a tradition or teaching, whether it's Kriya and many of the different varieties of it, meet some of the people who practice it and see, are they kind? Are they generous? Are they humble? Do they have love? Do they have selflessness? And those are the fruits that a true spiritual practice will give one. And they make you change really in ways that are very real. There was a disciple of Yogananda who, she put it very pithily. She said, one's religion is tested in the cold, hard light of day. And that means that if a spiritual practice is true and one is practicing it in the right way, yes, you will see it manifested in that person's demeanor, the way they are, they're just the way they treat others and these kinds of things. So that's really, don't get too caught up in grand claims about this or that being the greatest. Look at the people who have been practicing it. And if you like what you're seeing, then pursue that approach to Kriya Yoga or really any other spiritual path. That said, I can say that with Ananda Sangha, I've been working with teaching Kriya, supporting people who practice Kriya for many, many decades now. And I've seen many thousands of people learn these things. And I have to say that I've seen universally good results. But we're not trying to win disciples for Yogananda or anything. In fact, Yogananda himself said, if you don't know what your spiritual path is, for sure, he said, try this out and see, learn some meditation the way that we teach it. And you will start to develop the calmness, the discernment, the intuition, the understanding that will more deeply awaken one's own understanding and will help you to find your own spiritual path if this is not the right one for you.